Ja Morant like top 5 corniest niggas on Twitter.
Yeah.
And I mean corniest niggas, not corniest NBA players, not corniest athletes. I mean, period, people in general. Shut up.
What's going on, brother?
Not much, man. Just been failing to get drunk all day.
You've been trying.
Bro, you ever like drink, but like you eat first, and then you get so full after you eat that you just got like no room left for nothing else to drink?
Yeah.
That's been me all day. Like I woke up just like I just woke up irritated, like just irritated, right? So I drink and just chill all day.
Right.
And I was doing some shit, went and got like Subway or whatever, and like they stacked my shit, and I was just like, I've been just tapped out all day.
Yeah.
And now it's like I can't drink nothing. But I still been trying, so just drinking for no purpose. I'm not hitting it. It's not hitting me at all.
It's all good, bro. Maybe next Sunday. You could try again next Sunday.
I've been trying. I got some shit in my cup right now, but I don't know if it's about to do nothing. You listen. Okay, Mr. Drake fan.
Yes, sir.
Drake stan himself.
Yes, sir.
How you feeling about the album?
Okay. Well, for one, none of us saw that coming. So it's very hard.
Him dropping the album, him dropping the
both
dance album.
Both.
All right.
Okay. So it was hard. It was hard at first. It was really hard, man, because
hard and like that was hard. Or hard
it was hard to listen to. It was hard to listen to at first. At first, my whole group chat was up. We're all up at 12, and oh my god, they went crazy, bro. There was no defending myself. There was no defending Drake. There was no defending.
You was getting cooked. I know you was getting cooked.
Oh my god, bro. And they the type, they skip through. They're all Drake haters, low key. They all skip through all the tracks at 12:04. All my phone said was, "This shit ass." Oh my god, this shit ass. Like
they got the 2 songs.
I'm like, yo, all right, thanks for y'all 4-minute review. Meanwhile, I'm on the second song, shit in my pants, because I'm like, damn, what the fuck is this, yo? But I mean, after listening to it some more, there's a couple good tracks overall. For now, not it's not getting the job done for me. There's a couple good tracks though, but I think his overall point was to break some records in the dance category. If that's my guess, I don't know what his purpose was. I'd love to know.
Overall point. That's the question. Like, I mean,
I don't know. I don't know what his intent was. That's the thing. I'd love to hear him say what his intent was.
But you wasn't rocking with it. Like,
I mean, there's a couple good songs, but
okay, there were a couple good songs. I think like Text Gold Green.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
That was a good song. I rock with that one. And then the one with 21 Savage too.
Yeah, I think that's everybody's too.
Yeah, like it was like it was just like I knew when I heard it was announced he was dropping that I was just like, this is about to be some fuck shit. Because like there's no way Drake is saying the day before, hey, I'm dropping tomorrow.
Well,
it's about to be some heat.
Well, like, what I thought he was doing this to recover off the CLB slander he was getting, because he got torn apart for CLB. So I was like, all right, well, he was like, damn, I heard what everybody was saying. Let me drop some fire now.
You know what I think though? I think that is what happened. And then he got bullied into a bad project. Like it's kind of similar to how people was like flaming the baby for like only having one flow, and then he got on the album and like tried to switch it up, and that shit was ass too.
Yeah.
Like, yo, I really wish people would stop listening to us. Like, yes, we critique it, but like, stop listening to it. Because like, a lot of the critique on like CLB was like he didn't do enough experimenting, and he did none but experiment on this one, and it wasn't what.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's not terrible. It's different. The thing is, like I said, nobody was expecting this. So like,
all I know is Drizzy ain't been the same since Pusha T. So. I don't know what's going on, man. He ain't been the same since Pusha T bodied him.
Can't lie, yo. Last couple albums haven't done it for me, man. Yeah. I can't lie. It hurts. It hurts. But...
And my thing is just like he didn't need to drop an album.
No, not at all. So that's why I want to know why.
He could have dropped. He could have just dropped like a couple songs. He could have did another little 4-pack and dropped that, and that'd have been straight. So. But I wasn't mad at it because it was like a specific, like it was a dance album.
Right.
So because of that, it's like maybe I don't know if the album wasn't it or if I'm just not into like
right,
dance
yeah,
genre
that's the
of
thing.
like
Nobody was
hip hop. Like
expecting it. Yeah.
I might just not be into that genre. So like, you know, maybe that's what it is.
Mhm.
But yeah. And I said it before, I say it again. J. Cole the GOAT, man. He
Okay, I
better
knew
than
this
most.
was coming. I knew this
I'm
was
sorry.
coming.
I don't care.
I knew this
Between
was
between the
coming.
three-headed monsters, man, like
Are you
I got
serious?
J. Cole.
You serious?
Okay, not serious as him being the GOAT, but in terms of like him, Kendrick, and Drake, yeah, dead ass.
All time, like catalog, all catalog. Like,
If you tell me I could only listen to one of those three artists' catalog,
mhm.
easy money, J. Cole.
All right,
Not like, granted, I'm going to miss Drake and Kendrick because like I am a fan of both of them.
yeah.
Like it's gonna hurt, but
I'm dying on that OVO hill, bro. I'm dying on
I
it.
mean that's cool. You and a lot of other people going.
You know what I always said? You know what I always said? This might end what we talking about. J. Cole's the better rapper. I always give it to him. I'll always give it to him.
But it's the Drake artist kind of thing.
Drake, in my opinion, is the better overall artist. Rap bar for bar, I'm taking Cole, but Drake he shuts because Drake can rap, he can sing, he gives you the dance hall, he gives you the dance, he gives you whatever you want. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and he's been at it since we were in fucking Stage Park. So, like, realistically, so
I mean,
well, yeah,
J. Cole ended up seeing like slightly after Drake, but like I think when was the warm up was what 2010 8 10? No, I think the come up was 2008. That might be 2001. But somewhere in that 8 to 10 range is when like J. Cole really kind of got in the scene. Like, I think I got into J. Cole like 8th grade.
A lot of people hopped on
whatever year that was.
Yeah. A lot of people, that was when
yeah. Also when he did that Stars Bowl with Jay-Z.
Yeah.
That's what like he got brought a lot of people. But yeah, nah, man, I'm down on hill. I don't care what nobody says. Call J. Cole born, call him what you want, man. He's the GOAT of this generation. I don't hear no Kendrick talk. He only dropped once every 5 years.
Nah, I'm falling off of Kendrick, man.
Yo, speaking of Kendrick, you hear that that like all coincidence that like every time Kendrick has dropped an album, well, since Tip of a Butterfly anyway, the Warriors have won the championship.
Saw that, but they put that bullshit, that movie, what's that movie?
The Black Panther? Yeah. Okay,
like, come on, dog. I was like, yo, ESPN, and I saw ESPN post that, and I was like, how hard do they have to reach for these dumbass statistics?
That's unnecessary.
That's
not needed. Like I promise you, you could have never made that connection, and it wouldn't have made any less of an impact.
If we seen Kendrick on the street, he's not even claiming that shit as his album, like for real.
Because it wasn't his album. Like that's like saying the Revenge of the Dreamers album shit is like J. Cole's albums.
Right?
They're not. Like, is J. Cole on them heavy? Yeah, but they're not his albums.
Yeah,
it's like saying like the that Young Money album was like Lil Wayne's album.
Yeah,
it wasn't Lil Wayne's album.
Such a like, fucking reach.
It is, but I mean, but nonetheless, though, like it is a very odd coincidence, though.
Yeah,
I mean, so Kendrick, as much as I want you to drop music, I'm gonna need you to be quiet for a little bit longer.
Shut your damn mouth.
Shut up until Steph Curry retires, then he can come back. Man, speaking of dog, you watched that Game 6?
Yes, I did,
bro.
What a roller coaster that shit was.
Went out sad.
Yeah,
went out sad, and like this series was tricky because either way, I'm a winner and a loser. You know what I mean? The Warriors win, I get to bash the Celtics, but the Warriors won. Vice versa, the Celtics win, I get to bash the Warriors, but then the Celtics won. Either way, I'm a loser. I think I would have rather had the Celtics win, only because like with the Celtics, I more so hate their fan base than anything else, and I can ignore the fan base. I can't ignore Steph with the little, you know what I mean, doing all that. I can't. That's hard. That's harder to ignore.
How I go? Night. That's what it is. Night.
Bro, Jason Tatum went out sad.
He's pathetic.
Like I understand. Like I hear, oh, he's young and I don't care.
Right.
I don't care. Like this is not a situation like LeBron when he faced the Spurs.
No. Jason
Tatum had help, plenty of it. So the fact that you could argue say he was the third best player in that series behind Jaylen Brown and Al Horford.
Al Horford was snapping, man. I'm gonna give that dude his respect. Dude, he was shooting the
Because
lights out.
I feel like he realized, yo, I'm old. This might be my last chance. Especially with like, the East next year with Brooklyn potentially being healthy if Ben Simmons plays, which is I'm not getting Ben Simmons, but if he plays, that's a much better Brooklyn team. Miami was healthy, but Miami will still be there, and they could make splashes if they get Bradley Beal or something like that.
Yeah.
We can't forget the fact that Middleton not being out changed like this season. If Middleton is healthy, in my opinion, Bucks win the finals in 6. But he's not, so they didn't. So it is what it is.
I want to get into that Tatum superstar shit, yo, because we talked a little about the Jimmy Butler situation. How I think you quoted saying you have to be the best player on the best team, right?
Can you be the best player on a championship team?
Well, just touching on that shit for one, I also said I think
he wasn't in this finals, so
right. That's one. And two, I also said in one other episode how I like to see a collection of years of doing this shit. I was talking about Luka. So Jason Tatum has one NBA first team this year. That's it.
Yeah. This was Jason Tatum's superstar year, but again, it was the only year he had.
Exactly. So this whole superstar bullshit needs to stop. This is exactly why I said I need to see it over a span of a couple of seasons. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, you're right, because you can't just like anyone can do shit like
one good year. Like
you know what I mean? Like by that logic, like is Jeremy Lin a superstar just because he had a couple?
There's so many dudes you can say that are they a superstar based off one season?
Like, dude, bro, he was getting like clamped, like getting his shit punched by Andrew Wiggins. Like, yo,
pathetic.
You know how much smoke I have for Wiggins just making an all-star team? And you sit here making him look like fucking Gary Payton. You know how mad that made me?
Yo, facts.
Like, God, and not only that, dude, all right. Jason Tatum, take your phone, throw it in the trash. I don't want to see you. I don't want to see your son Deuce, which ridiculous name, but not the point. I don't want to see you with Deuce doing nothing. Okay.
And damn sure don't want Deuce. I think that means he's a junior.
Delete your profile picture on Twitter. Delete your little background picture. Delete everything in your life that got to do with Kobe. Take it out. Throw it away. Be done with it. Like, I knew the Celtics was cooked when he sent that fucking that text message. Like, dude's really like OD corny. Like, why? Like, what? You sent a text to a dead man.
Oh, jeez.
I try to find a better word out of respect for Kobe to put it, but there isn't. Like, you sent a text to a dead man, a dead icon, dead legend, whatever respect we put on it, because Kobe deserves it. But a dead man. Like, I got you, bro. You didn't. You didn't. That nigga rolling over to the grave. Like, who you got? It damn sure wasn't me.
Hell no. That dude choked. And I don't know if you peeped, yo, but during the games, he literally looked scared. My coach would always tell me, I was scared to be good. Tatum looked scared to be good, bro. Like, I'm talking Marcus Smart would pass him the rock. He'll pass that shit right back. Like hot potato shit. Like, I'd never seen nothing like that before.
Imagine saying, now, Marcus Smart, you take this shot.
Yeah.
Marcus Smart, great defensive player of the year, all that. Offensively, though, I don't know.
That's another thing. They need a damn point guard. Marcus Smart can't dub Marcus Smart the point guard of the Celtics.
You can't, and that's not to take away from Marcus Smart,
right?
Because Marcus Smart is a dog. Like, at least defensively, he's a great player. Any team will want to have him, but like he's not. They don't have a facilitator,
right?
At all, and they also honestly need some like shooting too. But like, like that. It just the whole Jason Tatum shit was just like he recreated one of Kobe's outfits. Like, imagine you go out of your way to show everyone you love your idol, and then you just let him down like that.
Let him down in a fashion that he would have never done.
Like, dude, like, and I get it. Players have bad series all the time, but they're not out here doing this.
It's just a difference, though. Like, he just looked like checked out. Like, just terrible. Like I don't know.
I think he's just not that dude that we think he is. At least not yet.
I said,
like
two more years of this.
Like, Wiggins did that to you. Lazy Wiggins.
Yeah.
The dude who 2 years ago, shit you not, ran the least amount in the NBA. Like in terms of the amount you run up and down the court, the man who ran the least a couple years ago was Andrew, or one of the least anyway, was Andrew Wiggins.
Yeah.
That's the dude locking you up, blocking your jump shots, blocking your layups.
That's pathetic, bro. And you know what's crazy? Like we said, yo, I don't even think they go back next year at all because
I mean, like again, I'm not saying they can't, right? But you know, what if James Harden has, maybe James Harden's issue really was he didn't have a summer to prepare. Now he has a summer to get in shape and whatnot. I kind of doubt it, but like, you know, that could happen. If Ben Simmons gets back, you know, and Kyrie gets to play the whole season, and now they have, what's it called? Chemistry and whatnot.
right.
You know what I'm saying? The Heat are still gonna be there. Heat are always trying to make moves. Chris Middleton's healthy. Like right there, you can make the argument they're the fifth best team in the East.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I'm just saying it now. Next year, man, the Cavs get Colin Sexton back. Sexton, Garland, Jared Allen, a better Evan Mobley because he's coming to his second year.
Mm-hmm.
Get the 14th pick.
Yeah,
Isaac Okoro has become a very decent defensive player, if nothing else. Still not who I would have wanted to pick, but decent defensive player. You know what I mean? We get Ricky Rubio get hurt. We get Rubio back. Hey, man, look, I'm telling you, Cavs are coming for that fifth seed next year.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just about to be like 6, and it's going to be a scary hours. But I'm not here to talk about the Cavs. The point is, like, I don't know if they make it back. Like, they might have.
I don't think so.
It's just like, it's the same thing with the Warriors next year. I know everyone wants to hurry up and dub the Warriors as like they're going back next year, you know, but it's like, you know, granted, they have a lot of their players coming back, except for like Looney, Gary Payton, and Jordan. Was it Jordan Poole? No, it wasn't Jordan Poole. It was Looney, Payton, and someone else that they had was Otto Porter that they have that are going to be free agents. So like, frankly, Warriors will have most of the team back. They're probably going to let Looney go because like you got Weissman coming back anyway. So for like,
and you got Kuminga too. I like Kuminga.
Yeah. You know, speaking of, not to like Kuminga, but did you see before we get into like the Warriors legacy and whatnot, you see Ja Morant?
Yes. Oh my god. Here, it's like every week it's a different dude,
Dog, shut the fuck up.
Like,
bro, like he's sitting there talking real estate. I mean, granted, like, so was Clay a little sensitive to that Jaren Jackson tweet? Probably, yeah. But as we've seen throughout these finals, Klay Thompson's a little sensitive and he gets his feelings hurt a little bit.
But did you saw like they kept going, like Ja and Draymond, they kept going.
And it's like, bro, my thing is like, how, like, as much as I hate the Warriors and Draymond, and God knows I do, you can't be going back and forth with the champs like that. Like the funniest thing I saw, second funniest thing I saw was when Ja was like, nah, bring him to the trenches. And then Draymond's like, we did chance play at home.
Right.
And it's just like, yeah, dude, shut the fuck up.
And then he's talking about we're about to come to your block. Shut up.
Bro, it's like your block, bro.
And then someone tweeted him and said, like you're rich. Like, why do you like basically act a tweet like that?
From the hood ain't gonna lead it. Like, first off. I'm from the hood. Shut up. You an NBA player eating escargot.
You're not about to be pulling up on nobody block.
Like you not. Not only are you not now, you never was. Because the people like you, like in the hood or whatever, you was the type to not be in nothing, being protected by people who was in the stuff. So you could get out of there anyway. So you was never in the mix, no how. You wasn't selling nothing. You wasn't shooting nothing. You wasn't doing nothing. All you was doing was be protected by the people who was doing something. Shut the fuck up.
Say it again.
Like, shut the fuck up. You wasn't doing nothing, selling nothing, shooting nothing, but being protected by the people who was doing that shit. And then you want to act like, yeah, look at me. No. Like LeBron's the same way. Except LeBron don't talk about that. You want to know why? Because LeBron knows he wasn't doing shit. Them niggas was telling them, yo, get the fuck out of the streets, go play your fucking basketball and football. And that's what LeBron was doing. And he makes it out. And what does he do? He doesn't talk about, I'm from the hood, I'm gonna stay there. No, he opens up a fucking school. Like, shut up.
Just
like
stop.
Ja Morant, like top 5 corniest niggas on Twitter. Yeah. And I mean corniest niggas, not corniest NBA players, not corniest athletes. I mean, period, people in general. Shut up.
Please.
Like, for the love of God. And the funniest thing I saw was someone tweeted, some random person tweeted. I'm sure he probably follows him, but I don't do the back and forth shit. And John Moran was like, "Facts,
I saw
nigga."
that.
Yo, and he literally did it. He did it like an hour later. An hour later, he's going back and forth with Draymond on Twitter. It's like, yo, what
I
is
seen
talking
that.
about?
Yo, I was like, ain't no way he really just said that
Bro,
shit.
not to mention he's doing this shit before. He was threatening random people, talking about pulling up or whatever. It's like, yo,
Jesus,
shut
man.
up. Your dad built you a full court basketball court in your backyard, nigga.
Facts.
Shut up. Shut up. You come from a two-parent household, dad supportive as a motherfucker. Like, you know what I mean? Like, shut up. Like, go spend some time with your dad on Father's Day. Shut up.
Oh my God.
I don't go back and forth as you proceed to go back and forth.
Back and forth.
Like, the lack of just like, how do you not see? Like, what?
Yo, these dudes, I told you, next gen kids, bro. These
bro, like,
and
I'm not hating. I'm not doing no generational hating. This is purely. I'm not saying nothing about no younger people. This is strictly John Morant. I'm blaming him and no one else but him. The rest of the people do what you want. Like, just like, bro. I'm sorry. Like, that's just like I saw that today. Like, I didn't even tell you about that going into it either. That was just some shit I saw, and I was like, nah, I'm gonna just keep all of that shit for the pod because that shit was just irking me. Like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Like, I get it, you got money, but like, shut up. Like, you know who he comes off like as right now? A bitch. Like this typical type of nigga to come on and start tripping and be about nothing.
Yep.
Like, shut up. There's plenty of people in the NBA who are like really are about it. They don't say nothing.
You don't have to if you are.
Exactly. Like, why are you talking?
Jeez.
Like, shut up. God damn.
Oof. Damn, someone get Cam some water, bro.
Bro, no, I woke up today on 10, just irritated as fuck, and seeing that shit with John Morant just like, no, because you know what pissed me off the most about it is I gotta sit here and cape up for fucking Draymond Green because of this nigga. Like, you know how mad that makes me to have to like say Draymond's in the right. I hate that nigga, and I gotta sit here and say he got a point. That irks my soul. I hate having too many.
Oh my God. I hear you.
Oh
Jesus,
my God.
Lord.
And it's just like, but and also like, he's such a fun player to watch though. Like, on the court, he's amazing and fun to watch, and like could easily be a lot of people's favorite player because he's that entertaining. Yeah. And he just does dumb shit. And I get it, like, you know, and in fairness, I have said before, like, it's fun to watch people do like be themselves and be on like genuine and honest. You know what I'm saying? Like Anthony Edwards. Like, I rave about Anthony Edwards for the shit he says or whatever. Mm-hmm. But he's not doing that level of like extra shit.
No, yeah.
And to be honest, if Anthony Edwards were to do it, I believe it.
Probably wouldn't be as corny.
Like, anyways. There's almost none Anthony Edwards could say that I wouldn't believe.
Right.
He told me the sky is red, and I'd be like, maybe he got a point.
Just might be.
That's just the type of dude Anthony Edwards is.
Oh shit!
This is the Anthony Edwards fan podcast. That's what it is, man. We just gonna hype him up.
I need a little sponsor, bro.
He got nothing to do with nothing. Also, I saw a funny tweet. Speaking of the Timberwolves with the Warriors, I saw a tweet that was like, I'm gonna tell my kids this was the NBA Finals, and it was the T-Wolves going crazy after making the playoffs, winning the playing game. But the thing is, you look at that versus what the Warriors did, though, it was the same shit. Yeah. It was the same reaction. Mm-hmm. So all the heat they got for it in the moment was 100% accurate.
Yeah.
100% accurate.
That shit was funny as hell, yo. Oh my
top
God.
10, dog. Top 10. I need
to go back to that first, second round, yo.
That was probably the best series of the playoffs, though.
Yeah.
The Grizzlies and T-Wolves.
Yeah. That's what we were saying. We were saying the earlier games were better. But
yeah. But speaking of the Warriors, to get kind of back on topic.
Yeah.
Question. Because I've seen a lot of like, obviously there's a lot of like Kevin Durant talk, and then like a lot of like work talk. What do you think? So we'll start with this. What do you think this means for? Okay. Here's the thing. People are debating: are the Warriors a dynasty?
Okay.
Do you think they're a dynasty? Yes or no? Because some people are saying no.
This is very touchy, and I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
Because to me, okay, so you got all right. So the Warriors are forever shadowed. This dynasty is forever shadowed by Kevin Durant. You cannot talk about the Warrior dynasty without mentioning Kevin Durant. What?
Okay, you can't.
Is that true? Yo, anytime you talk about these four rings, you hear Kevin Durant every single time.
You're right. Here's my thing, though.
So
you can't mention the Lakers dynasty without mentioning Magic or Shaq or Kobe. Like,
okay, so are we talking about like the past? Are we talking about these four rings out of the last how many trips they've taken?
Four rings in 8 years. No, okay. 4 rings in the 8 years.
Right, and you cannot talk about that without talking about Kevin Durant. So my thing is the part that's hard for me is that, well, the part, what I will say is that they won one before him and they won one after him.
Yeah.
Okay. Now they want to give KD the credit for 2 of those rings. I give them the credit for winning one before him and one after him. Do I think that's a dynasty? No. Do I think 2 rings is a dynasty? No.
So you, in a sense, are breaking up these Warriors teams into 2 separate.
Yes.
There is the with Kevin Durant Warriors and without Kevin Durant.
That's how I feel. Because I feel like his name is always attached. So now we're debating it without him. So we have to look at their work without him.
So here's one that is a very interesting point. My question is why do you look at it as a separate thing? Like, why can't it be like this is a Warriors organization over these?
Because KD was like a fucking rental car. Like, bro he came in 1-2 back-to-back chips and fucking bounced. Like that wasn't normal. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just like a little, like, kind of with Kawhi in Toronto, he came and bounced. Like, it wasn't really like cemented into their, you know. So that's
but it's still like, you know, Warriors, like the Warriors team in the city of Golden State won for.
I understand, but subtract Kevin Durant from those two chips they won. Do they still win those 2 chips?
So when you look at a dynasty, do you say the core has to? So what about that Spurs with the Tim Duncan when they won?
That's a dynasty. That's a dynasty.
Okay,
that's a dynasty. So is it they all stay together for
because the argument against both these teams, the dynasties, is that like there were too many gaps in between. Like the Lakers 3-peated.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that was like a dynasty. The other teams, it was like, you know, Lakers and Celtics, and they was going back and forth the whole time and shit like that.
Yeah.
And then the Bulls, obviously, you know, two 3-peats, right?
I mean, if you want to just look at rings, then in a sense, okay, yeah, they're a dynasty. They won 4 in the last however many fucking years. You want to call it that, fine. How I look at it is they had 2 chips between the 3 of them in all this time. That's how I look at it.
I think they're a dynasty because I'm not differentiating between with or without KD. I'm just saying these words. Now, that is the Warriors as an organization level. If we get to talking about like Steph Curry and his own legacy, that is different, right? I'm seeing a lot of Steph Curry top 10 talk.
Oh, jeez.
Let's pump the brakes a little bit, right? Like, are you putting him over? This is in no order. Jordan, no. LeBron, no. Magic, no. Bird, no. Shaq and Kobe, no. Right. How much? What is that? Jordan, LeBron, Bird, Magic, Shaq, Kobe. That's 6, right? That's 6 right there. Who else?
Tim Duncan.
But that's a legit argument is for Tim Duncan, right? I don't know if I put him there.
Well, I got the 2K slander. That's why I had to cough when I said Tim Duncan. But so there's potential for Tim Duncan in there. Yeah. There is Hakeem is in there. Did we say Kareem?
I apologize. Kareem should have been in there.
Yeah.
Yes, Kareem. Right? Hakeem and Kareem, right? That's 8. Tim Duncan could be 9. Right? Like, and then 10. I know for a fact I'm forgetting.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm definitely forgetting people. So I think
you said Bird?
I said Bird. Yeah, I said Bird. Like, do I think Steph maybe has passed Isaiah Thomas? Like, sure. Do I think Steph is encroaching on top 15 or in top 15? Sure. But, you know, top 10 yet? Like, and the reason why it's hard is because, like, yeah, he finally won his finals MVPs, but it's like, that's still the only one he has. You know what I mean? Yes,
that means what? He has a quarter, 1 out of 4. That's 25%.
That's 1 out of 4. Like saying like 1 out of 2 is one thing. or maybe 1 out of 3. Like if Andre Iguodala didn't win one,
oh jeez, yeah, I know.
like that'd be one thing. But like the fact that it's like 1 out of 4, like you won a quarter of your finals MVP of the finals MVPs that you played.
Yeah, not too
like,
impressive. Yes, me.
Like but again, top 15. He deserves all the praise and everything. It's just like top 10 was pumped.
I think top 10 is wild. I think that's wild.
You know what I'm saying? But that finals MVP was huge for him, and I also think this was the most important ring of his career.
Right.
Just because both teams were healthy, unlike the 2015 with the Cavs. They didn't go and add fucking Kevin Durant. You know what I'm saying? So it makes sense. And then it's funny because a lot of people also speak Kevin Durant are trying to bash Kevin Durant's legacy. Who do you have higher on your top players ranking, KD or Steph?
I mean, to be real, you gotta put Steph above KD. To be honest,
in terms of accolade wise, you're right.
Yeah.
But you tell me, hey man, start a team. Who you picking?
Oh shit! Like I said,
easy money, Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
So it's and again, Kevin Durant has.
That's the problem. That's
he has an MVP and 2 Finals MVPs. Right. So it's not like he is lacking in the accolade department. I mean, all he's really missing is the MVP. I mean, also I'm in terms of comparing to Steph, he's missing 1 MVP because Steph has 2, and then maybe a couple rings. But Steph got some of the rings because of Kevin Durant. So
that's the thing. People always try to do the rings matter? Because there's some dudes out there that have a lot of rings that might not deserve them, and then it's just such a.
But it's so hard because it's there are a lot of people who get rings at the later stages of the career where it doesn't matter. But Steph is so weird because it's the 3 rings he won before this, he was in his prime, winning MVPs and shimmying and all that.
Right.
But he didn't get the MVP, so it's people want to say how much does he deserve the credit for it and whatnot. It's definitely I feel tough to kind of gauge Steph in his career.
Yeah, it is.
But top 10 is a no-go.
No, not until he gotta do something else. I gotta see something else.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but it's something
I'll tell you what, the Warriors, man, Draymond been killing me recently. He just been funny.
Yeah.
He was calling out Kendrick Perkins.
Oh yeah.
Called him a clown for all his suits. I mean, he's not wrong.
No, he's not.
He's not wrong, man. But at the same time, it's just that's funny because I thought they won the championship and they're acting no one said we could be here. No one said we could
people
do all this.
Say they could be there, and people.
That's the thing. Grant, were there some people who were doubting them? For sure. Did I personally think they was going to the championship this year?
I ain't think
that
shit for nothing.
Not at all.
I never doubted them though. I just didn't think.
No, I never said they couldn't do it. I just thought they were better teams.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting the Suns to, fold like some laundry. I wasn't expecting that to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Personally, I wasn't expecting the Lakers to be as sorry as they were.
Right.
I wasn't expecting the Celtics to be in the finals.
I don't think a lot of people were.
So it's just I get it. But I mean, at the same time, man, you won a championship. As much as I hate to say it, you kind of have right to talk your talk.
Right.
Do your thing, run your mouth. I can't. What am I gonna say? You're a 4-time champion.
Yep.
But yeah, and then last thing I want to bring up, more of a lighthearted topic. I just saw it literally right before we started recording and whatnot.
Yeah.
Someone posed a question: whose career would you rather have, Iguodala's or Carmelo Anthony's?
Now, who the fuck proposed that question? Who thought to compare the two? Where did that come from? Honestly, who would compare it? All right, to keep it short and sweet, man. If I had to take one career, I'm taking Melo to the grave with me because, man, Iggy, I'd rather go to the grave with all them buckets, to be honest. Melo don't got shit to prove for nothing, to show for nothing, but he got buckets under his
Melo, at some point in his life, has been a top 5 player at every level he's been on.
Yes.
At the middle school age, high school, or you can go high school, college, Olympic level and NBA.
Oh, yeah.
He's been like arguably the top 5 player every level he's been on.
Yeah.
Granted, Iguodala's won championships, but like, here's the thing: Carmelo Anthony, first ballot Hall of Famer, undebatable. Debate your mom about it. Don't give a fuck. Andre Iguodala, not a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Do not care.
That's a very odd question. I don't know who the fuck.
But Twitter, in fairness, most of the people that I saw was saying like, nah, it was Melo. And most people weren't having the debate. The fact that like the conversation even got brought up.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Who brought that shit?
Was just like stupid. Like, it's Carmelo. Like, I get it, rings are important. They're not that important. I mean, they are, but not to the point where you're comparing Iguodala.
Yeah.
To like Carmelo Anthony. I'm sure Max Kellerman would probably pick Iguodala. Other than that, though,
that's it.
Nah, it's Melo.
Yeah.
Stop slandering Carmelo Anthony.
Please.
I'm sick of it.
I mean, I get it, but I'm not.
No, I don't get it at all. The man's done nothing but give us buckets.
Where he fucked up, I'm keep it short. Where he fucked up was when he chose to stay in New York over go to Chicago. That's when he lost a lot of people because everybody said he did it for the money and he didn't want to win no chip and all he wanted was the bread.
Does Dame want to win a chip then? Does Dame not want to win a chip? Is that what we're saying now? Exactly. Knock it off. Exactly. No.
That's just what I'm saying. I'm saying with
all these other players who don't want to leave.
When the fans lost, a lot of fans lost Melo is when he didn't go to
Maybe
Chicago.
Everyone else was just ducking the grind and Melo was all for it. But hey, man, I think we're gonna call that a wrap. It's another episode of Born Winning Podcast. We didn't introduce ourselves, but it don't matter. Y'all know who we are. By 10 episodes in, we gotta introduce nothing no more. Appreciate y'all listening. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. We are now on the podcast sites like Apple Podcasts, Spotify. We've had some issues with that before, but we finally got up and running. So if you driving, don't feel like watching, just put it on in the background. Give us some plays, you know what I'm saying? Yes, put it on mute while you're sleeping. Give us the views. We'll take it either way. Appreciate y'all. Yep. Have a good one. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Yes. You know what I mean? To all the deadbeats.
Peace.
Peace.